Life is good. Life is good for sure.
Any critique of yourself in the video game? Anything we could do better?
I just wish my jumper was a little more consistent, but maybe I got to show something in the season. We'll see, though. But maybe on this one, we can get my jumper a little better.
All right.
We'll see.
Thank you so much.
I appreciate it.
Denver Nuggets.
Okay.
Oh, shit. Keep it as easy.
Tyler, you're getting an early taste of NBA2k23. What do you think of the game thus far?
I'm just happy to be able to play the game. It's a dope experience. I'm happy to be here.
The first time.
Let's bring Denver their first title.
Let's meet the starting lineup for the visiting LA Clippers. Davis Bertans. Jahlil Okafor. James Sweat.
It's a microphone, so people can hear me. Hello. My name is Ricky Ortiz, and I have with me little Ricky Ortiz.
RJ.
No, RJ Ricky Ortiz. So please put your hands together for the
Greetings, everyone. Welcome to 2K Sports and another exciting edition. And David, well, he's got the right coach, and he is a terrific young talent. That's a pretty good match. David, thank you. And the Clippers starting five. Paul George is out there with Davis Bertans. Then there's Jahlil Okafor, and it's Scrub in at the 2. And for the Nuggets, Jokic is out there with MP. Then it's Porter. Then there's Jamal Murray, and it's Crawford at the point. And great people already predicting the MVP for this season. Is it too early to start talking about that?
I mean, we have roughly half a season left to play, yet people love to talk about sports, period, especially when it comes to the most prestigious individual award out there.
Well, it was the Clippers. Their last game lost to the Lakers in Los Angeles.
Play the Marbles.
Porter looking it over. And it's wide right. It's off the rim. Down low. And it's MV with the rebound. And here's Denver. Last time they met was in Los Angeles, where they beat the Clippers.
Well, last time out, they got the win in large part because of the play of their bench, and they provided a lot of the scoring punch.
Yeah, and you know what? I expect them to go deep into the bench again tonight. To give those guys on the bench a chance to have an expanded role, but also to give those starters some rest.
So it's the Clippers now, following the miss by MP. Los Angeles with another miss.
Still can't get anything going here after 3 tries.
Murray outside. The pass to Jokic. Puts up a 3. It's hauled in by Paul George.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
1 up, 1 down.
Isn't mine too?
2 points with his first shot this game.
There's not much a defender can do when George decides to go up with the pull-up. I mean, you got to respect both his shooting and his driving ability because of his speed on the dribble.
And efficiency.
It's my turn.
1 second, son. Yeah, 1 second. I gotcha. Oh, really?
Swag just to play it. I promise I never change it. Anything else would be heinous. Till then I will persuade it. Cutlass Lincoln Regal. We
jelly belly.
Jelly belly.
Yeah, look. Look, you can have a jelly belly.
Got a daughter now, so things are good, you know?
When are we going to see you on a cover of NBA 2K?
It's some toys.
By 2K27.
Really?
Okay.
Finger
I like that.
toys.
Let's do it.
Finger toys. Finger toys.
Are you ready to go get my team?
Finger toys.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Family, Daddy.
Hi, and thanks for joining us on 2K Sports NBA action. It's coming up, joined by Chris Webber and Grant Hill. I'm Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce, our reporter. It's the Philadelphia 76ers and the Philadelphia 76ers. A look at the 76ers starting group. Thibault and Harris, the 3 and the 4. James Harden out there with Maxey. And it's Embiid in at the center position.
I love the activity from Embiid. He's just doing whatever he can to keep players alive. I mean, he's getting rewarded for it right there.
Here's Greer. Pass to Malone. Oh, stolen by Harden. And they're on the run. Here's Maxey. And too long on the shot. Here's Greer. Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation.
He's turned it over twice pretty quickly.
You missed,
Time
but you also
to refocus
as well, son. My turn.
Outside Harden. And we're about a minute into the first. Down low. And then Embiid with the dunk.
Dang,
He's
son,
terrific
like
at finding the open man. I mean, good awareness from the floor, from the combo guard. Hard.
Go for it, son. Oh, push Greer.
Pass to Greer. Oh, stolen by Embiid. And an intentional foul right there.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Outside Harden. Harris. And Harris throws it down.
Showing off that athleticism. Harris is more than happy to slam it down like this.
Square.
Here's Malone. Embiid covers. And the whistle blows on a backcourt violation. Went over and back.
And in the last 2 possessions, they've painted a picture of what not to do. Just way too loose with the basketball.
A little over a minute and a half into this first quarter. Over to the left wing for 3. Maxey. Yes. And a nice assist from Harden. Harden's got 3 assists in the game.
The big story thus far, how well they've shot the rock.
Now Philadelphia with it. Looking for their first basket of the game. Irving, no good.
Look, they say there are no easy finishes in the NBA, but that should be easy.
And the ball out of play. The Sixers will have it.
That's just a needless giveaway. You got to make the defense work for their turnovers.
Goes down. 6.
Pass to Iverson. That's going to be over and back. Not watching the line on that one. So it's Philadelphia now. Inside. Here's Maxey. Perfect pass to set up the lay-in. Maxey's got 5 now.
So far, they're owning both ends of the floor. We'll see if they can keep this going.
Yeah, we got to be careful. It's still early. They've expended a lot of energy, but they've also built a nice cushion here.
Time called here. The 76ers decide to talk it over.
Yeah, hoping to tap into something that'll get them clicking.
Bad shot selection as well as some bad luck. I mean, that's not going to help you score points.
Maxey's gone 2 of 4 from the field.
If you're looking for ways to help your team, that's last on the list.
Yeah, what was that? Did he forget about? Very strange.
Tipped. Just over 2.5 minutes played here in the first. To the middle. Here's Embiid. And then Embiid with the dunk.
Really taking charge of the game, largely with a detailed interior attack.
They've decided to pound the ball inside, using their physicality to set the tone.
Oh, stolen by Embiid. Harden's shot is good. And now we get a little perspective here on how the hustle game has been for the 76ers.
They're setting the tone early with their defense, keeping the pressure on and taking chances. And they've got a bunch of skills to show for it.
They're also jumping on a lot of turnovers and making sure they turn them into points at the other end.
Green's checked in for the Sixers. An outstanding defensive play to earn the mobile 1 block.
That'll put some fear into the shooters, and he made sure to do it early, too.
Here's Maxey. 5 points in the game. And that one drops. He has 7.
Boy, I like their energy coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Going for the juggler right off the bat. He's jumping out to an impressive early lead.
Here's Iverson. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard.
Yeah, we're not used to seeing him get bottled up like that. Wow.
Here's Maxey. It's not going to go for him. And so here is Philadelphia. Nothing up yet on the scoreboard for him. And there is a whistle. That goes on Tobias Harris. That's his first foul of the game. So it's both teams making substitutions here. And Philadelphia calls time here.
Protecting the rim has to be their top objective right now.
Without question. They're giving up too many high percentage looks, a trend that they'd like to reverse.
They're going to turn it over. They couldn't get it inbounds in time.
It's been a sloppy first half of basketball. Just looking out of sync and out of rhythm.
Outside Harden. Korkmaz on the wing.
Daddy, you did this?
Back to Embiid.
You did.
And it's blocked by Irving. Pass to Cunningham. Off the mark, and the drought continues. Philadelphia dictating the flow. On the wing, Harden. There's the 3. Perfect night so far, 2 for 2.
And they're behind right now because they're failing to play.
I just put my hand.
You just pass gas on your hand?
Yep. Yeah.
You nasty. Yeah, say excuse me, son.
Excuse me, Daddy.
For those of you who joined us for our inaugural 2K TV Tuesday event, thank you for helping us make it a huge success. We were there competing and checking out all the action, and you all rocked it. But there was one that stood out above the rest. The 2K TV Tuesday MVP goes to XX Stowski, who won 98 games during our event. Congratulations. Keep it up, and we'll see you for more event action in 2K23.
And about 2 minutes played here in the first quarter.
And we all know what George brings offensively, but it's his ability as a defender that stands out. Great instincts to make plays on that end of the floor.
And the Clippers, looking at who they've got Paul George. Travis Bertans out there with Jahlil Okafor. And it's Scrubb in at the shooting guard position.
And these tough finishes get MP going. He relishes any chance to score on aggressive coverage.
And with Paul George and his defense, Greg, you almost forget how great of an impact it makes.
He just kind of flies under the radar with his defensive play. I mean, this guy could be considered for the defensive player of the year almost every year. One of the more disruptive forces on that end of the floor.
And Doris, we know that Paul George has always been a solid passer, but his assist numbers have been trending up.
Yeah, he's been willing of late to take on more playmaking responsibilities. The skill set was there. It's just early in his career, they needed him to be the lead scorer. Now you're talking about a guy you've got to game plan against as a scorer and as a passer.
Denver shooting their first free throws of the game, and the first one drops. Both free throws good from Crawford. Los Angeles has gone 0 of 2 from deep here. George against Porter. Pass to Scrub. Here's Preston, guarded by Crawford. Just 5 on the clock. Here's George, and the rejection by MP. Murray right side. To the inside. Knocked loose, and out of bounds as the Clippers gain possession.
Yeah, simply stated, you have to take care of the basketball, and they don't on that possession.
How about that mobile one block we just saw? Really? Amazing defensive work.
And making a statement right away, letting them know they won't get any easy ones when he's around.
Here's Preston. 9 points last game. Out to the wing. Here's Scrub. And the rejection by MP. And is out of bounds to the Clippers as the Clippers retain possession. And we're just over 3.5 minutes into the first quarter. 6 to shoot.
And the defensive instincts of MP, outstanding work getting the right positioning and then blocking the shot.
And they take the lead. Murray's got his second basket of the night.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
They double him with MP. There's the pass to Scrub. Here's Preston. George looking around. Passes to Scrub. Over Murray. Denver grabs the miss. Last time they met was in Los Angeles, where they beat the Clippers.
And the last time they were able to come away with that win because of their depth. Great production from the reserve.
I think sometimes the bench can make or break you in a particular game, and that was a total team effort, no question.
Here's Preston, following the basket by Jokic. Los Angeles with another miss. Now here's Murray, guarded closely. Tries from 10. Bertans grabs the board. Clippers trail by 3. Here's Preston. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. And finished off by Bertans.
And that's the kind of lead pass we've come to expect from him.
Inside, here's MP. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. MP's got his second basket of the game.
Wow, how about the start to this game? Taking excellent shots, capitalizing on everything the defense is giving him. This is great stuff.
And the Clippers decide to take their first time out here.
Good timing. They're really struggling offensively.
Sometimes it just feels like misses become contagious. He wants to settle his guys down right now.
All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, a bit ago, Teron Lou and I were able to chat. He told me one thing they can't lose sight of is Nikola Jokic's skill as a passer. He said it's easy to forget how good a distributor he is and give him passing lanes you wouldn't give him other bigs. We can't overplay him and let him create easy baskets. Kevin, he knows they will have to be on their toes, both on strong and weak side, against Jokic. Back to you.
Thank you, David. Now here's Crawford. They count on his contributions, currently providing 16.5 points a game.
And you think Murray all about scoring, but Murray is about what helps his team win.
Here's Preston. They trail by 3. Pass to Okafor. Outside, George. Here's Preston, guarded by Crawford. To the left wing, 5 to shoot. Bertans can't get it to go.
Just doing the job on the backboard.
Here's Jokic. Here's MP. Lays it up off the glass. MP's got 6.
And those are bonus points for this team. MP hitting the boards hard.
Here's Preston. No points in the game yet for him. Bertans can't get it to go.
Boy, with his shot not falling right now, it might be time to look in a different direction. See if you can get your teammates started.
Here's Preston, and the rejection by MP. Jokic, no good.
Boy, this guy is a good finisher, so he misses a chippy. That's tough to take.
Scrub passes to George. Here's Preston. Jokic defending. Preston gets the bucket.
Well, defensively, to me, you've got to do a better job communicating once the screen comes.
MP right side. Score the basket. His fourth. He's only missed one of his 5 shots tonight.
They are just killing him on the interior. They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Here's Preston. Jokic defending. Murray against Okafor. It's hauled in by the Nuggets. And here is MP. Coming off a solid outing against Portland. And Jokic gets it to go.
One thing MP's always had is a great feel for the game. He doesn't need to see a pass like that. He just feels it.
And the Clippers call time here.
And the lack of rim protection top of the list.
And the question you're going to have to answer to me is it a problem with the scheme or is it a problem with the matchups?
And the Clippers making a switch here. Outside, George. Pass to Coffee. This one for 3. It's hauled in by Michael Porter.
They've been sensational on the backboard to start this game.
Misses the layup.
Got to credit the defense. They found a way to stop him, and that's never an easy task.
Well, here's Coffee. That falls. Nice speed that time from George.
There's a real knack for understanding when a guy is uncovered, and Paul George's court awareness on display right there. Beautiful.
Now here's Crawford. He had 13 points in the win against Portland. At the elbow, Jokic. From outside the arc. No good. That puts him at 2 for 6.
I'll tell you, he's trying to help them extend this lead, but it's been a tough night for him individually.
Here's Hines. The shot will not fall. Good defense by MP. Crawford outside. Here's MP. And terrific work on the offensive glass, and he picks up 2. MP's got 10.
Strong and relentless. MP has no issues playing through contact.
Clippers trail by 7. Outside, George to the wing right side. Here's Hines. It's hauled in by MP. MP's got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. The pass to Porter. It's Crawford on the wing. 1:57 left to play in the first. Shot clock at 6. And it's sent back by George. Johnson with it. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Outside, George. Back to Johnson. Over Jokic. And the Clippers miss again.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
And here we go. George heading to the hoop. And the rejection by MP. Outside, Porter. Back to Crawford. Passes it to Jokic.
Oh, yeah, he big.
From 8.
Oh, Jokic.
Rebound by the Clippers. They couldn't put the pieces together, losing the last matchup with the Lakers.
Yeah, I mean, on on the road, tough environment. They were right there, but just missed some key shots.
You know what? Playing on the road is always challenging. It requires a level of energy and focus. You've got to match what the home team gives you, and they didn't do it.
Kicks to Johnson from the arc, and he's good on the 3-ball.
Always a bonus when points come from unlikely sources, and you can see this guy's been working on that shot.
Left side, Porter. And they double up MP for the 3. That shot off the mark. The Clippers go the other way with it. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. There's another block.
A defensive stalwart so far. That's 6 blocks.
Greg protecting the rim. Love the hustle. Crawford outside. From deep. And so it's Denver bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. They're pounding the ball inside, and that's where they've gotten their best production tonight. And we'll be back with you shortly. Some historic numbers put up by Nikola Jokic, but he made it clear it is a team effort.
It's easy for me, actually. I mean, I have such a great teammates. I mean, it's really easy for me to do whatever I do.
And it's certainly true, Greg. There's a depth of talent on this team.
With complementary skill sets, too. But let's not kid ourselves. It all revolves around the Joker and his unique skill set. They'll go as far as he takes them.
And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And when you consider how Denver is doing, guys, what are your thoughts?
You got to credit their defense, communicating, rotating, making plays on the ball.
Yeah, I think they wanted to come out of the gate strong, and they have. They've taken the early lead here.
Here are the 5 the Clippers have to start the second. We've got Okafor. Johnson is out there with Paul George. And it's Coffey in at the small forward. Now, here's MP. It falls for the 6th time in 7 tries this contest. That's 86%.
It's scary when MP is going off like this. His adrenaline starts flowing, the teammates getting pumped, and then it's like a runaway train.
Here's Coffey. Hines the pass to Okafor. Over MP, and it's Okafor missing.
And they continue to control the glass.
Back to MP. That one good for 2.
Well, the advantage they have right now is largely based on his play. What an outstanding night.
And the Clippers making a change here. And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
And the free throw line was a problem spot for him in their last game. Really struggled up there.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Hines, he's guarded by Hodgins. Shot is good, and the Nugget lead is cut down to 10 on the bucket from Okafor.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sidelines.
Hey, guys, MP in the last time out against the Trailblazers really lit up the floor. He dropped in 55 points, but it was his season high in rebounds that really stood out. He put up numbers that really jumped out in the box score. A very solid performance. Kevin will see what he's got in his arsenal tonight.
All right, David, thanks. It's going to be interesting to see how he follows up that performance.
Yeah, he was the driving force behind that victory, but each night comes with different challenges.
What you love about this guy, though, is even when the defense adjusts to what he's doing, he'll make an adjustment right back. He is always ready with a counter.
The Nuggets making a switch here. Raji's checked in. Bradley's checked in for Los Angeles. All right, well, look at how the hustle game has been going for Denver.
Well, in the first half of play, they're closing out aggressively, blocking shots, a key indicator of their activity on the defensive side.
They've shown some real tenacity on the boards, and it's turned into a lot of second-chance points.
And competition is at the root of all sports. Certainly, sometimes you know, things get chippy. And as a player, Greg, how do you handle that aspect when emotions and physicality get going?
Kevin, you're always taught to control your emotions, but easier said than done. And in reality, sometimes you have to man up. You have to let it be known that you're not going to accept things. And at the same time, you got to be smart. So the goal is to beat the other team, not literally.
So it's the Clippers now, following the score by Jamal Murray. Hines, he's covered by Murray.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
59 seconds left in the first half of the game. MP against Okafor. Here's MP. He's still up. Now he is 9 of 10.
They've settled into a nice groove offensively here in the second.
Hines. He's covered by Murray. Here's Hines. Okafor trying to get open. And he wills that one in. Sinking right through off the back iron. Denver leading by 20. Murray outside. Now, here's MP. Not a lot of room, and the shot is good.
As hot as he's been this quarter, the game plan is simple, folks. Get him the ball and get out of the way.
Outside, George. It's rebounded by Jamal Murray.
Maybe he rushes that just a little bit, who knows, but he couldn't have gotten a better look than that.
And the last shot before the buzzer is off. And so a pretty lopsided game through the first half. And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it has been a runaway. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
Well, it didn't take him long to get that double-double. Already has it halfway through the game.
That takes a level of aggression and a level of focus, and he has brought it all night thus far.
MP out there with Jokic. Then there's Murray. Then it's Porter. And it's Crawford at the point guard position. That's the group for Michael Malone getting going here in the second half. Here's Scrub. Pass to Okafor. It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. 16 feet away. Scrub's shot is off.
He is just not taking smart shots out there, a pattern he has fallen into tonight.
Jokic with the bucket.
And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the two teams.
You know, Greg, it is amazing the total effect Jokic has on the game.
And he's usually top 5 in triple-doubles now. He's really worked on his defense. And the scary part is he's still only in his mid-20s.
Now here's Murray. Pass to Jokic. Feeds it to MP. And out of bounds as the Clippers gain possession. Let's take another look at the staunch defense during that mobile one block.
Sharp instincts on D there. Just timing when to rise up and swat that one away.
So it's the Clippers now. Atlanta will be traveling to face them after this game. That game marks the first half of a quick two-game homestand. Here's George. Drops in the layup for 2. George has got 12.
And when Paul George has this kind of rhythm and pace to his game, you simply want the ball in his hands as much as possible.
Now the pass to Jokic. Over Okafor. MP passes to Jokic. Good, and the assist goes to MP. MP's got his 4th assist in this one. The Clippers are gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. Here's George. Uses the glass to drop it in. George has got 4 points now in the quarter.
Well, Paul George has got a tight handle, right? The zig, the zag, and his way through the porous defense.
MP passes to Jokic.
Oh, my goodness.
Here's the break.
Man.
Pass to George. And it's MP with the rebound. MP's got 15 rebounds here tonight. In the corner, Murray with it. Pass to Jokic. 5 on the clock. It's tipped. Here's Preston, guarded by Crawford. Preston can't hit. And so Crawford will bring it up for the Denver Nuggets. To the paint, Jokic. And Jokic throws it down.
And night in and night out, you can always count on Jokic to bring it. He is a special, special talent.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. And the rejection by MP. Jokic passes to MP. A good finish at the rack off the slick feet. That's now 23 points for MP. For Los Angeles, they've gone 2 of 7 from the field in the third. That leaves room for improvement. And the Clippers call time here.
Definitely not pleased with their rebounding at the defensive end. The number of putbacks they've allowed has been terrible. I'm sure that's what he's going to address during this time.
Los Angeles making a switch here. Coffey's checked in. Second half here. We're just over 3.5 minutes into it. And George kicks to Okafor. Gets an open look and hits. 6 points for Jahlil Okafor.
And likes the view from there. He's a strong mid-range shooter.
Well, sometimes when you've got size, your release point is so high that you're going to get a good look no matter what.
And there's no doubt Murray can fill it up. Good luck bringing him down to earth when he's on this kind of a roll.
Here's Preston. Jokic defending. Looking to end his cold spell. He lays it in. Preston's got 9.
Challenging the bigger defender, cutting him down to size with that one.
It is not an easy task trying to convert against length. Give him credit for taking on that challenge.
MP, good.
Those defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
Has to scrub.
That's team. In the West, right here.
Here's Preston.
Already called.
He's got 9.
Watch me go to the final.
Takes it inside. Fires it up. Coffey can't get it to go. Nuggets have gone 6 of 9 from the floor here in the second half. They've got to be happy with that. Outside, Porter. And there's the pass to Jokic. To the middle. And the dunk by MP.
He called that finishing with authority, folks. MP, good night.
And Los Angeles guys shooting just 34% from the floor. Passes it to Coffey. Now the dish to George. Over MP. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
Boy, against so little defensive pressure, you have to convert that.
Pass to Jokic.
No!
Okafor with the steal. Porter against George. Scrub passes to Preston.
Don't come this way.
Now here is George.
Don't come this way.
Pass to
I already know we
Okafor.
over
6 on the shot clock.
with these things. You know what I mean?
Here's Scrub. And he makes that one. Scrub's got his 3rd basket of the night. Nuggets have gone 7 of 10 on their field goal attempts here in the 3rd. Now Crawford. The pass to MP. And they double up MP. Jacks up a 3. Crawford.
Oh, my goodness,
boy, a forgettable
bro.
night for him, but thankfully his teammates have played well overall.
George passes to Preston. Back to George. From downtown, gets the three-pointer to fall. George has got 17 now.
Well, that's his second three of the game. One in the first half, one here.
And Denver decides to take their first time out here. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, mid-range jumpers are something of a lost art these days. But they're still practiced by superstars like Kawhi Leonard. Coach Ty Lue said, why not work on the shots that teams are giving up? Down the stretch, mid-range shots win games. Playoffs, too. If you shoot it at a high clip, it's just as good as a three for me. Guys?
And they do shoot it at a good clip, and they rely on it quite a bit. David, thank you. It's good.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
The Clippers have gone 6 of 14 since halftime. A little cold from the field. Now here's Johnson. And they get some nice contributions from him on a nightly basis as he averages over 11 points a game.
I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown so far for the Nuggets.
Guys, how about all the second chance points they've been able to convert throughout the game?
They've gotten out on the break over and over tonight as well. A lot of baskets coming in transition.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. That's on Keon Johnson. For Denver, they have been on target from the free throw line. They're 5 of 5 in that department.
And typically a strength of theirs, 79% on the season.
And Los Angeles guys shooting approximately 43% in the third quarter. Hines the pass to Okafor. He kicks it to Johnson. Just 4 to shoot. And the Clippers miss again. And here's MP. He'll bring it up for the Denver Nuggets. Next up on the schedule, the Grizzlies. That'll be a home game. And that's the third of 4 straight played at home.
Have to love the ball distribution. Keep everyone involved.
Yes.
Johnson, the pass to Hines. Back to Johnson. Three-pointer. Boucher with the rebound.
And you can tell right there, the defense is totally fine with him shooting that. That's not his game.
Here's MP. And he banks in the layup. MP's got 8 here in the quarter.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
To the inside. And Okafor slams it in.
Well, he's such a good athlete for a center. It's how he's able to succeed despite being one of the smallest 5s in the NBA.
It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Johnson's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Shoots from 12. And the shot is long. Here's Denver now. Kennard, the pass to MP.
Go.
Takes a 3. The Nuggets get it back in a new 14. Tries again, and he lays it up and in. 9 points in the game so far.
They're scoring boatloads of buckets. It's raining buckets from inside.
Now we have about 30.
LA has gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Driving in again with the block.
And swatting shots away with ferocity.
And GA, he is not messing around in this one. Boucher finds Kennard. MP left side. Lock at 6. Lays it up and banks it in. MP's got 10 points in just the second half.
You love MP's intensity down the paint. He doesn't let the defense throw him off.
A minute 20 left to play in the third. Here's Johnson. He doesn't hit that one. Good defense by MP.
I'll tell you, no matter what he does, he can't find his rhythm, and you get the sense he's starting to press a little bit.
And the layup falls. MP's got 33 points.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
This is to Okafor. Passes it to Hines. Drives to the hoop. 2 points. That one goes. On offense, here are the Nuggets. They're on a 14-5 run here. No good with the triple.
Well, after hitting one triple in the first half, it's been all radio silence since.
And the foul called on MP. That'll be his second foul of the game. And the Nuggets making a change here. Najee's checked in.
2 fouls, 5 turnovers.
We've got 22 seconds left in the third quarter. Johnson kicks to Bertans. That's good, and Johnson with the assist. Bertans got 5.
Their three-point percentage has taken a big leap here in this second half.
And it goes out of bounds. That one's off Bradley. MP outside. Pass to Najee. 1 second left. Off target with that shot. And at the end of the third quarter, a huge lead in this one may already have been decided. Nuggets ahead, running away with it. And time to step aside quickly, but we'll be back in no time with the start of the fourth quarter. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with his feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Well, that's what a great pass would.
We're in the final quarter of play here, 3 minutes in. Taking a look at Los Angeles. We've got Bradley, and it's Coffey in at the power forward. Outside, George. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. For Denver, they've gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. Here's Crawford, and the layup's good off the glass.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly, and capitalizing.
And so, MV will bring it up for the Nuggets. Outside, Porter. Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. Pass to Najee. 6 on the shot clock. It's stolen. MP passes to Najee. Back to MP. And it's good for 2. And that's now 35 points for MP.
And that's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
Well, when it's closing time, he's trying to lock the door. He's been going all night. I'll tell you, it's been a struggle for him in this period, and they're struggling as a result.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. Well, Greg, for those of us who have never played in the league, what's it like traveling all over the country?
Wait, what is it? 30 minutes, 6 turnovers, 2 fouls. 17 to 18.
Over the course of a long regular season.
Come on, Kevin. I bet you had a nice J back in the day. But seriously, it's a whirlwind tour, man. Sometimes you don't even know what city you wake up in. And I can tell you there have been many times where I've gone back to the front desk complaining because my key didn't work, and only to find out I was using the wrong key. And, folks, he did not luck into that one. He knew just where he wanted to be to grab that backboard.
Crawford looking over the floor. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. And, Greg, you faced some exceptional point guards during your time in the league. But who was the toughest matchup for you when you played?
Oh, man. You know, John Stockton was always one of the most difficult But in a weird way, not because I worried about him scoring on me. It was because I had to defend his ability to make people better. And that was always a challenge. And don't forget about the great Penny Hardaway. I mean, at 6'8", that was a nightmare to deal with. And my personal all-time favorite, Isaiah Thomas, who was as good as anybody's ever been at that lead guard position. Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
And at this point, it is their game to lose. They've done such a good job building the lead.
And a hard finish there, guys.
Yeah, and only one hand needed for that one. Outside Porter. Now, here's Howard. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Nuggets will retain possession. Isley's checked in for Bradley. Crawford outside. And that one comes up a bit short. LA's gotten just 1 of 4 3-pointers to go down for them here in the fourth. And McLaughlin gets it to go.
You simply have to respect the passing ability of Paul George, his ability to read and react and make the right choice. So good.
Crawford passes to MP. Pulls it up. In close, he hits it. MP's got 6 here in this quarter.
Well, all night he has made an impact at the offensive end. Now he's trying to shut the door.
Here's McLaughlin. Good defense by MP. The Nuggets have gotten into a pretty good groove, going 6 of 10 here in the final quarter. And he goes in for the dunk.
Oh, why dunk very much.
He can really fly, and you combine that, Greg, with some nice penetration, too, and you've got 2 points. Here's George. That one's not going to go. Good defense by MP.
Boy, a tough go for him in this quarter. You can see how desperately he wants to get things started. He just can't make a shot.
George passes to Coffey. No good on the triple.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
MP. And Greg, you were a hard-nosed defender. Would you be frustrated by what they're calling a foul today?
You know, I would based on how I played, but if you grew up in this era, this is just the way the game is, and you have to adapt and adjust, and that's what you're seeing with the players. Guys can defend it every bit as good as they ever have. In fact, I would argue they're better defensively today because they're not allowed to grab and hold. So the league is focused on offense. The fans seem to love it, but at the end of the day, you still got to get after it defensively.
The Clippers shooting about 40% here in the fourth quarter. Isley the pass to McLaughlin. Clippers moving the ball around. George against Howard. He blocks it again.
What a defensive performance. 12 blocks.
Well, he's shutting them down right now.
I'll tell you, individually, he is doing all he can. But right now, somebody's got to step in and support this guy.
Kicks it to Crawford. Over Anderson. Here's MP, and he finishes nicely on the way. MP's got 8 here in the quarter.
Well, they're just riding the hot hand down the stretch, and he's been in a zone all night.
It's Anderson with the drive, and the rejection by MP. Down low, and out of bounds as the Clippers gain possession. LA has gone into a funk from downtown in the fourth. Only one of their 5 3-pointers has found the bottom of the bucket. Here's McLaughlin. Here's Isley. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
This is what we call highly efficient play. Working off the screen, getting to the cup.
And the pass to Kennard. MP left side. Uses the glass to finish the layup. MP's got 43 points.
I'll tell you, the team is simply riding the hot hand. This guy has been lights out.
Isley the pass to Anderson. And the NBA dress code introduced back in 2005. Now, player attire straying a bit from business casual. Does that bother you, Greg?
You know, it doesn't bother me because that's where we are as a society. But, man, I can tell you, when I first came in the league, you get fined if you didn't wear dress socks with your suit. So we have come a long way in terms of the evolution of fashion. And you know what? I'm not one for stopping progress.
Here's MP. And he drops in the layup off the glass. MP's got 12 now in this quarter.
Boy, what else is new? This guy's accuracy this quarter has been phenomenal.
Here's Isley, and there's the drive.
You know, didn't need two hands for that slam. One will do just fine.
You're right. He can save the other hand for the next time. Passes it to Kennard. Here is Hodges. And here is MP. Takes it off the glass. MP's got 47 points.
Boy, the bucket's been 5 feet wide for him. He's dropping everything in.
Pass to Berton. And Anderson has it in the corner. And the Clippers getting another bucket right there.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest, just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for Denver.
Tonight, they did a great job of getting everyone involved. They had the good passing, and that led to some open shots.
Solid play, definitely, Kevin.
And for the year now, they'll be tallying their 16th win.
And once they polish off this win, they'll be one more victory away from sweeping the season series. And beyond the actual result of this game, fans are going to look back and see this was just a monstrous performance
for MP.
Boy, I have loved this guy's energy all night. There was never a point in which he let up. The triple-double evidence of the kind of effort and skill he has.
Down to 5 on the shot clock. Kennard for 3. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
Making every effort to put this game on ice.
Well, just terrific teamwork. Each guy doing his part. You love what you're seeing from them tonight.
Oh, you've got to be able to deliver when you get a bunny like that. That's just too easy of a shot to miss.
Here's Isley. He's guarded by Howard. Here's McLaughlin inside. And the rejection by MP. And so it's Denver taking care of business in this one. And the outcome of this one was never in doubt.
And boy, they really put in a supreme effort. It just felt like once they had that lead and it was comfortable, they were not going to relinquish it.
And that'll do it, folks. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.
I don't know. My loss is head. Try to run, try to fly, try to flow. Channels on top of the dresser. Baby, you down to bless up. Gotta watch how you address us. Playing no games, no dress up. I got an idea. That's wild night in my hood, y'all getting right here. Got me a war nominated before me and shit. Let straight before me and shit. That's a minor law talking to the folks, the ordinance.
love for the. It ain't Santa Claus, bro. My gifts to Atlanta, I'm Atlanta Claus. We getting to the bread, trying to keep loud. But they ain't working, my struggle on fire like a circus now. Around the same I've been around, so of course I endorse my from the north side. It's a steam team, got poor side. Get it to do it. Poor side, gotta voice my opinion on the you are bad.
Oh, bro, that groovy. Hey.
Pull strings like a guitar, G-star jeans on my sneakers. I'm a real soulful I look good inside your speakers. Ferguson days on Castro, wasn't no cash flow, but I'm good for the arts, I'm Dr. Shows. I'm good for your heart, let me snatch your soul. Soul.
Yeah. Hey, look at what do for the cash and tape. They'll be right across your head like it's Ash Wednesday. You got two, just get off your like your this fake. You can't sit, and if we ain't siblings, then I can't relate. Today, I'm 8'6", I run. I got it jumping like Pompeii. I don't need nothing but one take. I'm from the part of the city where you keep them like 1+8. Our politician. We do it like a small town wager. I'm the dropout major. Success stories I favor. Used to cover my scars out here trying to cover the fader. Yeah, Pro Tools, knobs and the faders. Tell Assalamu alaikum. You ain't about static like AM radio. Ain't even playing. I put my heart in my all in my art. I'm alternate. All of them are the same. It's harder to tell them apart some days. I thought I'd call them out all together rather than waste the amount of bars it'll take for me to call them out by name. Caught a glimpse of the alternate world I've introduced to you via the studio. Got them studying on mixtape. I'm from the hood like my mama, put that on my mama. I laid the law down like Parliament, all just with a pen and page.
Can't be everything to everybody. I wanna be your lover, your best friend, your Batman, Spider-Man, fight to pilot. Now your rivals in. I wanna you to be the one to heal you up. I wanna be the one to on nights when you need to cheer you up. I wanna be the one to build you up. A wall worth $5 billion to keep out the rah-rah and the blah blah blah. So nobody try to steal your thunder, pull you under, toss my pops out, Royal Rumble. We done moved out to the boondocks, built a big house. There he wonders how some weather along the way he went from Huey to Eddie Munster. I've been so disconnected, my perspective is ignorant. When you risk, don't wanna correct you. Say something crazy, they won't interject. Do every you want, they don't let you. Dangerous when there's nobody to check you. I be at to check myself. Stop hoarding that money, you know you got plenty. I be at to spread my wealth. I used to be at the crib myself, 7 years old, off of Brad Boulevard, where they gon' stand on the corner, one hand. Then they ran when there go the laws, and I packed up a bag and I took up north on the path of a star, and I ran into you like I met you before. Now me and you going half on the boys sing.
Hugging the block all day. I had nowhere to go. She gave me a place to stay. She gave me a heart to hold. I still got it to this day. She riding with me on the road. She riding with me in the A. Hugging the block, okay. She gave me the gift of my son, and plus we got one on the way. She gave me a family to love, but that I can never repay. I'm crying while writing these words. The tears, they feel good on my face. Hey. And yesterday could feel just like a waste, yeah. If I don't love you, I'm supposed to. And yesterday could feel just like a waste, yeah. If I don't love you, I'm supposed to. It's a new vibe, a new wave. I could ball in real life, this ain't 2K. And my girl said, look, you wanna lose, babe. I had to tell her, hey, this is what I do, babe. Okay, handles on the string, know I do my thing. Oh, you said your man ball, it don't look the same. Every park, every gym, they gon' say my name. Seconds on the shot
stop it when it's your time. I'ma win the game when it's go time. They gon' say my name when it's your time. Yeah, it's your time. Yeah, it's your time. Can't nobody stop you when it's your time. I'ma win the game when it's go time. They gon' say my name when it's your time. Yeah, it's your time. Finally got the time on me. Bright lights on beam. Always gotta have big dreams. Gotta do big things. Mama gotta be proud of me. Cause I'm changing the game. I need a star with my name. You know who to call when it's go time. Lights, camera, action, it's showtime. Pull up in LA like I'm LeBron. Riding through that California sunshine. Dancing with the stars, check my footwork. Kill 'em with the wrist, watch the cook work. Shaking up the game, make 'em look. They gon' throw my name in the books. Let's catch a new vibe, a new wave. I can ball in real life, this ain't 2K. And my girl said, look, you on the news, babe. I had to tell her, hey, this is what I do, babe. Okay, this ain't nothing new, babe. This is what I do, babe. MJ with the flu, I'm too wavy. Ballin' on them sick, they trippin' on shoelaces. Pull up in his money, I'm making them blue faces. Showtime tickets for you ladies. Everybody in the crowd gotta go crazy. Make everybody in the crowd go crazy. Handles on the string, know I do my thing. Oh, you said your man ball, it don't look the same. Every park, every gym, they gon' say my name. Seconds on the shot clock, I'ma in the game. Cause it's your time. Nobody can stop it when it's your time. I'ma win the game when it's go time. They gon' say my name when it's your time. Yeah, it's your time. Yeah, it's your time. Can't nobody stop you when it's your time. I'ma win the game when it's go time. They gon' say my name when it's your time. Yeah, it's your time.
Big coon like Oski. Course side, we ain't sitting in the nosebleeds. Chill vibes, probably coon with a no ceiling, so down on. Won't stop till I flat out the rollie for the homies. Yeah, that be coon like Oski. Course side, we ain't sitting in the nosebleeds. Chill vibes, probably coon with a no ceiling, so down on. Stop till I flat out the rollie for the homies. Yeah, please don't divide. Fix up your face and take that outside. Enjoy this and litness, the room full of women. Look at that over there. How's you in the spot? Don't be mad cause you ugly. This do you feel like you not? Enjoy yourself. Hating is bad for your health. Look at this goofy, it's hot and it's hot. Why would he come with a and chill? Eat these wings and get this your Connet bill in the summer. Like a sauna. Told me don't I do what I want in the crowd. Going wild, let's show. Yeah, be cool like Oski. Course side, we ain't sitting in the nosebleeds. Chill vibes, right cool with a beat. No ceiling, slow down, no. Won't stop till I flat out the rollie for the homies. Yeah, big cool like Oski. Course side, we ain't sitting in the nosebleeds. Chill vibes, right cool with a beat. No ceiling, slow down, no. Won't stop till I flat out the rollie for the homies. Yeah.
To the Sixers. Dropped a double on y'all, so it's crazy.
Ayy, pair reverse the world, X chasm. Ayy, I don't think they ready for the spasm. Wait, where you think you going? You can't miss this. Turn it up to max and sit back and watch that bass hit. Ooh. I ain't know I was coming with something like that. Ooh, got my mask on, got my gloves on. Ooh. Ayy, pair reverse the world, X chasm. Ayy, I don't think they ready for the spasm. Wait, where you think you going? You can't miss this. Turn it up to max and sit back and watch that bass hit. Ayy, this This the type of beat that make your glass break. Ayy, I feel like Stone Cold with the glass break. Way, where you think you going, you can't miss this. Turn it up to max and sit back and watch that bass sit. Wait, huh? This the type of beat that make you jump I got too much energy like Lil Pump or something. Got me running, Forrest Gump or something.